Hello guys, how are you? It is Sunday and it's the beginning of my week, and I took this morning just to spend some time pampering myself. So I did a really nice Olaplex number 3 treatment, which I don't know if you guys have done Olaplex number 3, but you wash your hair, towel dry it, and put this treatment in for 10 minutes or more if you want to. And it just makes your hair feel so much better. So I'm actually getting ready for my very first Christmas tree. I'm so excited about it. I know most people have had a Christmas tree by, my age, I suppose, but I've always lived in Boston and I've had these super tiny places. So this is my first year to have a Christmas tree. I've been studying different things and thinking about what will fit in with my apartment. It's very modern, clean lines. It's not cold and uncomfortable, but it's not anything that's like, overstuffed pillows and things like that. So I decided on a really Scandinavian looking Christmas tree. So I am going to do a city style modern Scandinavian tree, which probably sounds really boring, but I'm going to show you some pictures of what it looks like, and it's actually really beautiful. So I researched ornaments because I actually didn't have any Christmas ornaments, and I found ornaments by George Jensen, and they're just very pretty Scandinavian ornaments. They're collectibles, and I think they're going to look so pretty on my tree. Jeff, my husband, is in Aspen right now, but he's going to come back at the beginning of December so we can decorate the tree together. We will not get to be together for Christmas, but that's okay because he's going to be at his ski shop. So one of the things that I saw when I was looking at Christmas trees and I was looking at Scandinavian style Christmas trees were candles on the trees, which I assumed were fake candles because dead trees that are dry and candles don't seem like a good mix, but actually they do put real candles on Christmas trees. I'm not going to be doing that. Okay, I've been looking through tons of people's vlogs lately. Anyway, one of the things that I saw on someone's blog that I absolutely want, or vlog, or whatever it is, that I absolutely want to do is to have a quick animation, and I wanted to represent my brand, so I started looking around, and I think I found a really cool animator. I sent her some photos for what I'm looking for, and I think it would be a really cool little intro. I don't want to overdo it and bore people with it, but I think it will be a really interesting process to get an animation made and to see how people do it. So it's something that I'm super excited about. So the dogs and I are off for our walk. It is such a gorgeous day out today, and I hope you guys are having a really good day too. There are never any 70-degree days in November, so this is super unusual, and there's people everywhere. But it's beautiful, and I'm enjoying it, and look at my view. So never get a Yorkshire Terrier if you want to have a vlog, because every time you go to say something, your Yorkie will jump up on you or bark at another dog. Hello guys, today is Monday and I don't even know where the day went today. So I spent a lot of my day organizing, getting my apartment the way I needed it to be, and I also was really excited because I touched base with the illustrator that is going to make me a little intro animation clip, and we talked about ideas. It's so exciting to see how she's doing it. So she's actually going to do part of an animation for me so we can just have something. It's called Evergreen. It can be used in so many different ways, and then we're actually going to add to it. So we might change it seasonally depending on what my videos are about and things like that. So Lola and I are just booking it over to the camera shop because I also want to get outside when it's still nice out, and I've got her in. Super cool. Lola. I've got her in her little snuggly bag and she's super happy, and I can walk faster. Just got back from our walk, and this little guy always makes me, it's okay buddy, he always makes me smile. Probably not the best idea that he loves to run along the back of the couch like this, but it's so cute. So we just got in from our walk and I'm unloading some groceries. I have to make some dinner and I have some healthy recipes in mind. I made grilled chicken, I guess they're called kebabs, and they have a really good sauce. It's coconut milk, garlic, curry powder, and I made a homemade peanut sauce and sauteed green beans. So I actually just did a quick video, and it was holiday gift ideas of things on my website. I have amazing things on my website, but so I feel like as soon as I start sharing things that I have, I feel like I'm trying to sell, but in reality, I'm like, I need to hold a dog right now. Here, let's just hold this dog like a baby. So I love the things that I sell, but as soon as I start to share them, I feel like I'm like on QVC or I'm hawking products or something like that. I just don't know how to get past that feeling. How do I get past that feeling? I just don't know. My new shipment of towels is coming into Amazon, and they are going to need to get more expensive because everything with the way that the world is going, getting supplies is more expensive, so they're going to need to be more expensive. And for me, it's having the confidence to do that is always really scary. Anyway, those are the things that I'm like kind of struggling with. Oh my gosh, sometimes like I just feel like I have these little rants, and it's my nature, like it's always been my nature I want to put my best foot forward. And this has been one of those times that like every time that I think I can come back and make it be okay, something else happens. And I know that I know I can make it okay, but like, I don't know. I don't know the exact way to do it. So anyway, thank you for listening. I am gonna try to put together this table that I ordered. Anyway, those are the things that I'm like kind of struggling with. So let's see what is in. Oh, no assembly required, it's looking like. Should I put you down? Like cute, can I give you a kiss? So here we are on my friend Vegas Dan's patio. He's trying to move out of frame. Let's just get him right in there. He just built the coolest dome, and it's got, if you look in, I'm not gonna let my dogs off leash or they'll probably incinerate themselves in the fire, but it's got a little fire pit that's warming up in there. And he built it so he could use his outdoor space on the patio, and he's got magical lights out here. This is how it's happening in Boston. Hey guys, so Vegas and I were just hanging out in his cool, well-ventilated dome that he built. It's pretty awesome, and we've got 3 super whiny, I actually have 2 of them right here, super whiny dogs, and I am going to head home with my creepy little cheerleader ponytail now. I am going to do my morning routine. This is what I do every morning. So I use this Hair Dreams extension brush to brush my hair. I love this brush because it's so gentle. I always like to brush my hair before I do my skincare routine. I basically try to get my curl out of my hair, and I do that by brushing it. So first I brush my hair, and I'm actually going to put my hair products in after I do my skincare. The reason that I do that is I feel like when I put my hair products on, they have a lot of like oils and things like that, and I just want to make sure that I'm not putting them directly onto my face, because I mean, I don't know if you can see my skin, but I do still get little breakouts, and I'm not dying to make them worse. My first thing that I do for my morning routine is I actually it's an Audacité Aventurine Kiss lip serum, so it makes my lips look a little bit more full. Oh, and there we go. I feel like they get so dry and they need a little bit of extra attention. I apply my serum first. This is called Spring in Tokyo. Let's see if I can get it right this time. Yes, I did it. It's a detoxifying serum, which I feel like I need because I live in the city. So I use one serum for my face part, and I use another serum. This is my All Embracing serum, and I'm gonna use this. It's a bigger bottle, and I obviously have a bigger area to cover. So it's my neck and chest. My next step is to take my cruelty-free, ultra-effective eye cream. Anyway, so I take a little bit of eye cream. I put eye cream under my eyes. I do a little bit on top of my eyes. And I also put it in the other areas. So I've been using Retin-A lately, and I'm sort of like ramping up and getting used to using it again. So I'm pretty dry, so I'm gonna do a little bit around the folds of my nose, just a little bit right around the corners of my mouth. I find, like, I don't know if it's the mask wearing or what it is, but I need to give those areas a little bit of extra attention. This is their moisturizer, and it's by Audacité again. It's Beautiful Day Moisturizer. I use a few pumps of this. It has coconut oil in it, and I love this moisturizer. It doesn't irritate my skin. It provides a lot of hydration. Now, after I do that step, I'm going to actually use it's called a gua sha tool. What I like to do in the morning is just to work on some of my little bits of I get really bags under my eyes from sleeping. I'm allergic to dust. I'm allergic to mold. I think I'm allergic to life. I'm allergic to everything basically. So I tend to get a lot of puffiness under my eyes. Gently, I'm not really pushing, but ever so gently, I'm just stroking some of those areas and bringing a little bit of life to my skin. I have really loved this tool. I just do a little bit just to kind of move and help my lymphatic drainage. And I like to leave, I have a lot of serum and moisturizer on. I leave that on for a while and just let it soak in and absorb. And if I need to pat a little bit of it away, so my next step is I'm going to take some of the Olaplex number 7, it's bonding oil. So I take this bonding oil and I put about 5 to 7 drops on my hand. So after I do that, I always start in the ends of my hair because the ends of my hair are what need product the very most. So I do still put, as you can see, I put a little bit into the front of my hair because my hair is very thick. So this is basically my quick start to my morning routine. If you guys want to see how I blow dry my hair, I actually have a video up on my YouTube about how I do my blow dry. I can't talk about how I do my blow dry, so you might want to reference that one if you're interested in knowing. But that is my skincare routine. It's super easy, it doesn't take a long time, and I've got my hair products in my hair. And as you'll notice, I took a lot of time to distribute them into my hair. If you just plop it into one spot and you don't work it in, the product is not going to work for you. So I think a lot of people have product, but they're not using it the right way. So I am off. I'm gonna go blow dry my hair and start getting ready for my day, and I will catch up with you guys later when I'm looking slightly less terrible. So today is my self-care beauty day, and I'm just unpacking I have a Trish McAvoy makeup organizer, which I love for keeping my brushes organized. I've actually been doing my nails at home. I just filed my nails, and I have this really great file. It is by a brand called Diamond Cell, and I do sell them on my website. You don't have to get them from me, but they are reusable, they're washable, and they're flexible, and they're also finer, so you can get in and do some detail work on your nails. I found that I can actually do a pretty good job on my own nails, so I'm actually just about to, as usual, I'm gonna multitask, and I've already shaped them. It's not perfect, but they look nice and clean and they're not going to bother me. And so first I'm gonna put on my base coat, and the base coat that I use is called Rejuvicoat. Now, I am not the greatest at applying nail polish, so I actually like to use a color that's very sheer that just perfects my nails, and it almost looks like I'm not using polish at all. I wear the brand Zoya, and this is Naked Manicure Pink Perfector. So it's a super sheer color. It's great because I can put it on and I don't really have to worry about doing a perfect application. This is a really easy way that I do my nails. So I'm gonna take a few minutes just to let this dry a little bit. In my Amazon haul that I got this week, one of my favorite things that I got, so this is my Chantacaille moisturizer, and this color is called Glow. So I actually keep 2 colors of tinted moisturizer, and I wear them at different times during the week because if I have not spray tanned, my color on my face, on my neck, everything is one color. If I have spray tanned, I have a darker skin tone, so I keep multiple colors around so that I can wear what is most flattering to me. That is what I do. I love this. It's got great coverage. It looks like my skin when I'm wearing it, and it is cruelty-free and has a SPF of 15. One thing that I've noticed as I make my videos is that I wish I had paid a little bit more attention to my neck and chest area. So when I was younger, I always wore you know, sunscreen, and I always took care of the face part. And now I am noticing a difference, and I can't, you know, Photoshop my neck. It's sort of, it's like, it's there. So I'm spending more time taking care of my neck and chest area. I'm doing my night cream, I'm doing my serums, I'm doing my exfoliation, and realizing that that's an important area to take care of. I'm doing a little bit of light makeup today. I'm actually gonna be filming a video today on how to use Olaplex number 3. Nothing like a little lip gloss. Does anyone else just miss wearing lipstick? Because I miss people seeing like my lips. So I'm closing out my blog for the week. Hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you're having a great week. I'll talk to you guys later.